So Janet, as the founder of the Child Friendly Faith Project, I understand the core mission is to educate the public. And to that extent, we have our first annual conference coming up in Austin this November. Can you say a little bit more about what's going to happen, who's going to be speaking?
Yes, we are really excited about our first conference. We are going to have speakers who are theologians, faith leaders, social workers, attorneys, pediatricians will be coming together to talk about some of these issues. The speakers are some of the most renowned experts in faith, in child advocacy, child abuse and neglect, law enforcement, and the law. And we are offering continuing education to social workers and attorneys. And we think that this is going to be a great opportunity for people to come together and ask some of the difficult questions. For example, someone who oversees a place of worship might be having a lot of questions about what do I do when there is a case of abuse that comes up? What does the law say about should I report it or not? How do I best serve the victim? Things like that, which may or may not be comfortable for that person to talk about back home. And this is going to be a great opportunity for us to get some of those questions out and have them be addressed by people who've been working on these issues for a very long time.
And the opportunity to network in person is going to be phenomenal, I think.
Yes, and I'm really glad too that you are going to be moderating our afternoon survivors panel discussion. This will be a group of individuals who suffered from abuse and neglect in their childhoods due to extremist religious or cultural beliefs and practices. They're going to talk about what they suffered as children, how they're dealing with that now, how they sought healing. And a number of them have become advocates themselves. So they can talk a little bit about what they've learned from others in talking about these issues and the kind of help that they've gotten from just having discussions with others who truly understand what they've been through. And some of that includes being a part of our Facebook group, the Child Friendly Faith closed Facebook group, where we have well over 300 people now, and many of them are survivors. So it's a very supportive environment in the Facebook group. We want to have the same supportive environment at the conference. We will be videotaping the conference, but anything that anyone says that is in confidence will not go into the final video. And I want to just make clear that it is a safe environment for anyone that comes and wants to discuss these topics.
Right, that's great. And as someone, again, who's been doing therapy with people coming out of these extreme environments, many of them who've been born into these environments and have exited as adults, it really is important to understand what therapeutic techniques are most helpful. And there really is a phenomenon needed for people to reclaim their personal power and to be healthy.
This conference, I believe, is the first of its kind, where people are coming together to talk about how religious beliefs and cultural practices affect children, both for the good and bad. We're going to be talking about some of the difficult issues relating to child abuse and neglect and how they perhaps are being influenced by the belief systems held by adults who care for children. And I have not heard of a conference ever that has really tackled all these issues together in one day.
Mhm.
It's going to take place at St. David's Episcopal Church in Austin, and the date is November 8th. We really hope to see a lot of people that have been concerned about these issues and have something to say about them.